Hey guys, so I'm back with a really fun tutorial. Today I'm inspired by Kimchi from RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm doing this really fabulous, super dramatic, and a little bit tricky but so fun look, and I'm totally inspired by Kimchi, and Sugarpill actually just released a special Kimchi eyeshadow, so I had to do a look, and it's going to be a really fast tutorial because it really took a long time to do. So we're going to speed through it. The first thing I did was covered my brows with Pros-Aid, which is a prosthetic adhesive. It's my first time using it. It worked out pretty good. And then I'm tracing my entire eye to create Kimchi's custom eye shape using Inglot Gel Liner number 77. And then I fill that in with NYX Jumbo Pencil and Black Bean just to kind of get a really dark black eye. And this is super duper creamy, so you need to set that with a black eyeshadow. This is from Mayron. Pack it on. It not only sets that creamy black, but it also mattifies the look and makes it last a lot longer. So once you have that all filled in, go ahead and touch up the outline. You want this to be really nice and neat and precise. So I'm going in with a bent liner brush from my Synthetic Vortex collection and cleaning it up. So this is the new eyeshadow from Sugarpill Kimchi, and I'm going to use this as my crease transition color. So I'm just packing it on above my natural eyebrow because this is going to be the fading shade. And I'm just using a tiny brush for that. And in between the black and the blue, I'm using a silver. This is also from a Sugarpill loose eyeshadow. And this is pretty cool because it will camouflage the brow hairs with its metallic sheen. And this is almost going to be a lid color as well. So go ahead and just pack so that way you can kind of get in between all the brow hairs. And then once you do that, you can go back in and continue to blend onto the blue. I did add a little bit of blue, a really deep blue liner from Milani in between the blue and the silver, just to kind of define the crease a little bit more. And then I'm taking Sugarpill's Kimchi and I'm fading it up. It's a little bit tricky because that Pros-Aid is kind of sticky where I covered my brows, but just do your best. And then I'm using Tarte Emphasized Medium Brown Brow Pencil, and I'm creating a brand new brow from scratch. I want it to be very high, very angular, and just, creating a really lifted look. So I like the brown because it's not so harsh as black, and it kind of gives a really soft, feminine look. So I just created the outline of the brow, and then I'll come and finish that later. So we're going to do a highlight. This is a MAC white paint, and I'm putting it as the concealer as if it was like underlining the brow, but it's a white paint, and this kind of gives it more drama when it's white like that. And then you can go ahead and set that with a coordinating white eyeshadow too. So now that we have the nice white highlight, the look is coming together. I'm going to go back to the brows now, filling them in with that Tarte brow pencil. And the brows, I kind of go back and forth, back and forth. I really want the front of the brows to be really faded to give that really dramatic front end where it's really lighter. So I will go back to it even more. And in this little space right here, I'm going to put some more of that silver loose shadow just to fill in that gap and create more drama down there. And I applied that wet so that way it really smooths in there really nicely. And then I'm going in and I'm actually applying a gold glitter on top of where I had that gold shadow. It's not gold, it's silver glitter. And the silver also covers up the texture of the brow hairs even more. So here I am applying concealer to the front of the brows. Like I said, I want it really faded and really sharp and really nice. And then I'm outlining them with concealer, and it almost gives it even more of a sharper look. And fade it all out, and those are your brows. Completely drawn in. Now I'm applying Cover FX Cream Foundation all over my face as a base. This is the Cream Contour Kit in Golden Medium Deep. So this is a base because I'm going to contour and highlight the heck out of my face, but I need something for it to slip over. So this is creating the blank canvas for that. So now I'm highlighting with a light cream foundation, also from that contour kit. And this is going under the eyes, and I'm placing it more of a wider stretch than I normally will. I'm taking it all the way to my temples. And then I'm contouring. This is LA Girl Pro Conceal. I'm not sure what shade it is, but it's a very dark brown shade to get a nice dramatic contour. And then I'm going around my nose as well. I'm doing a very thin bridge on the nose to, go with the whole over the top look. So here I am just continuing to mark the face with the highlight and the contour, and then we can blend it in. I'll blend it, but then I'll also set it later with coordinating powder products. So blending in that contour. This is a small flat top brush from Glamcore. Once that's blended in, I'm blending in my nose using a beauty blender. Gotta get really precise in there. You don't want to get and mess up the eyeshadow, so use just the tip of that brush. And then I'm going to blend in the highlight, just so that way it just kind of blends into the rest of the skin. And then a little bit more highlight on the nose will give me a really cut little tiny nose. And here I am setting that contour with a corresponding bronzer from Sugarpill Cosmetics. Now for the baking. So I'm actually taking a powder from Graftobian. It's their French, I think it's like French cashmere powder. It's a little bit more on the beige side than the banana powder because I want it to be really nice and light. And I like applying it with a wedge sponge because I get a sharp edge to it. And while that's baking, I'm applying some deep blush from, I believe this is from The Balm. It's their Instant Blush. And it kind of serves as a contour. And then underneath that, more powder to bake the face and give it nice sharp lines. I don't typically do all of this baking, but it's a drag look, so we can totally do it for this look. So once you have that done, touch up the brows again. I'm all about the brows. As you can see, they really are nice and sharp and faded. The key is to keep them symmetrical. Alright, so with lashes, I'm using the Sugarpill lashes. They have some nice dramatic lashes which are perfect for this look. And I actually combine them with another very dense lash just to double it up. And do you see how long they are? I swear Kimchi has like her own custom lashes because I don't know how she can get such huge lashes. But this is pretty darn close. So they almost create like a winged look to the eye. And you have to be careful because they are pretty heavy. So make sure that glue is nice and tacky before you apply them. So now that that's on, I can continue with the rest of the eyes. I'm applying a little bit of black on the waterline. I don't want there to be any gaps up there, and emphasizing the darkness around the eyes. So then I moved on to the lips. Sorry, some of this might be cut off, but I'm contouring the lips with a dark plum pencil from Graftobian. It's called, I think it is Sultry Siren. And I'm overdrawing the lips, but still keeping it kind of narrow on the sides, so my top lip looks bigger. And then I'm applying an Ofra liquid lipstick in kind of like a plummy purple color as well. Blending it in with a blender brush, it kind of helps make my job easier. And then in the center you can apply an even lighter color, and that's going to give a highlight to your lip. So take away that baking powder using a kabuki brush from Sedona Lace. Excuse me if I have allergies. And then I'm taking another balm blush, Instant Blush, and I'm curving out the cheeks even more. Then we do a lighter blush to fade from that darker mauve into this lighter pink. Just kind of give a nice little contrast. And this is a Becca. This is the Opal highlight on the tips of the nose. Highlight everywhere that you want to highlight, just to give some shine because the look is super matte and super powdery. And of course on the top of the cheekbones. Look how my cheekbones look like extremely cut and extremely popping. We're going to put that same Kimchi eyeshadow on the lower lash line just to fade out and finish the entire look. So it's got blue on top and the bottom, and black and silver in the middle. So these are regular lashes, but I'm going to flip them over and make them bottom lashes. I wanted something spiky like this lash. So I'm just turning them around so that way they curve downwards. And I'm applying that right underneath the black eyeliner that's on my lower lash line. Now for my wig. This is a wig cap, and then the wig is actually one I got on eBay. Just go ahead and brush that out. Make sure everything's nice and smooth, and a couple of accessories. I don't have the fabulous wardrobe of Kimchi, but I kind of faked it with this scarf. Whoops, the hair piece definitely does fill out there. So that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can find the full list of products on my blog at makeupbyrenren.com. And don't forget to check out the new Sugarpill Kimchi eyeshadow. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.